Hi there, Lisa Rana, and welcome to another Assemble This Christmas card video. And I'm super merry about this card. I can't stand it, I just love it. I love that repeat pattern that we have going on, and then just some simple little accents for this cute little card. I'm featuring the Heart of Christmas October 2020 sentiment kit. Just love that big snowflake heart and then all these great words and sentiments in the kit. So I've started out with some pattern paper. It's a polka dot craft color, and then I stamped Mary over and over and over again in this beautiful red ink by Gina K. And I just use a stamping block for this just so I can eyeball it. You could use a Misty, I just found it was a little bit harder. So I just stamped it using my stamping block this time. And now I'm just going to die cut this wood grain paper for the background. I'm going to use a little bit of post-it note paper to keep this in place. And then line up my matching rectangle. I want to make sure that Mary is featured in a nice place because that's going to be my focal sentiment. So I'm just moving that die cut around just to get the perfect placement for that one particular Mary. It's a very important Mary. So we're going to glue down the wood grain paper directly onto our card base, again trying to keep our layers very simple because I will be mailing these cards out. Then I'll add a bit of foam adhesive to the back of that panel. The post-it note paper kind of left a bit of residue, so that's why I'm using my glue eraser. I don't know if it's because of the paper that I used, I'm not sure. So I just got rid of that so it wouldn't hang around. And we're just going to pop that center panel up just to add the slightest amount of dimension without a lot of bulk. And then I stamped the sentiment the same way, and I ran it through my laminator with that green jade foiling, and I used the VersaFine Clair ink, and then on top of that I stamped it over with some transfer gel. I like to use a makeup sponge to kind of dab that onto the stamp, and then I just throw that sponge away. And there we go, we have a foiled sentiment. Now I only need the Christmas part of this sentiment, so it's a two-part sentiment. You can either use it on its own or trim that off and pair it with the Big Mary. I did have that in mind when I designed this stamp set. I just love the versatility of that. Just going to add a little bit of foam adhesive to the back of that and pop that up. Again, just adds a little bit of interest to the card behind that foiled sentiment. We're just going to place that right below our featured Mary. And then for another little bit of fun, I'm going to add some enamel dots in this pretty green. Just kind of deciding what sizes I like and the placement. And I ended up with 3, 2 at the bottom and 1 up top. And here's the finished card full of Mary. I love the repeat pattern of the word over the pattern paper, and the little bit of shine from the foiled Christmas sentiment and the enamel dots are just perfect to finish it all off. I'll have all the supplies linked in the description of this video, and if you have any questions or a sweet comment, post below. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope you enjoyed creating with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye!